Hey guys, welcome back to another video by Fully Informed Trade, or FiTrade for short, knowledge for everyone. My name is Alex Cho, and right now I'm going to be talking about the S&P 500. And right now the S&P 500 is pulling back from previous support area. Previous support does become future resistance. It pulls back. The volume is relatively moderate, so actually it is above average for the beginning of a trading session. So again, just be a little wary about this. If it does pull back, don't be surprised. The dollar index did have a pretty decent bounce, so that small bounce is making the S&P 500 pull back. And what makes it a little more difficult is, again, we're pulling back from previous support, and remember, previous support does become future resistance. Um, Again, typical pullbacks, they tend to happen, and they should happen. So if you do get a pretty decent pullback, it'd probably be going back down to that 50-day moving average a little bit. It might be consolidating there for a while, but then it might sustain this uptrend. It really depends on how markets really want to trade this market, how they want to interpret it. I generally avoid trading the macro because there is very little I can control about the macroeconomics of it. But if I look for specific trade setups, I can avoid trying to be a speculator on the broader picture and just trade what I know. But this is the basic indication. Markets are going to pull back for maybe a couple more trading sessions before it might consolidate on that 50-day moving average and then continue this upwards trend. Again, we did gain a substantial amount of the S&P 500 did have a great winning streak for the past couple weeks, so it is a good idea to assume that the bulls are getting a little exhausted, and perhaps the higher beta stocks will have a pretty significant pullback on the session. So keep that in mind. Higher beta is going to be sold a little harder. They're going to lose a lot of investors. But again, it's always a good time to buy into those higher quality names like Pepsi and Walmart. So keep that in mind. Keep buying those higher quality stocks, and and shop around for perhaps better growth opportunities. But again, just play it smart, play it safe, keep cost averaging, and assume that your higher beta or your higher risk trades are gonna lose a lot of money today. So take care, folks, and you guys have a wonderful trading session.